Currently a huge storm rolling through. One of you guys, pull out your phone and get Barry on the blower, because this is living and he's missing out.
It's beer time.
Currently a huge storm rolling through this central South Australian outback area, and where we were going to camp was pretty much right in the front of this storm front. So we kept driving down the road, we found a pub and we've sat there for a little bit, and it looks like it's still coming. Like, we're right on the edge of it now. I think our best option, especially sleeping in the rooftop tent when the wind gets like this, it's real bad at the moment, is just to try and drive it out. So might be a long night heading down the highway, but hopefully we can outrun this storm and find somewhere decent to camp.
We survived that wild storm last night and we're heading straight down the guts of South Australia, and we're heading for the Yorke Peninsula.
We got our wish. We left Alice yesterday and it was, what, like 40 degrees? It is. We're in Port Augusta. Is that how you say?
Port Augusta.
Port Augusta. And it's raining.
Yeah, we left Alice, 40-degree days, and now it's maybe 18 at the moment where we are, and raining.
It's a good time.
Yeah. Anyway, we might set that tent up then, eh?
Okay.
And by we, I mean you.
Yeah.
I said shot not.
It's true. It's my turn. It's my turn. You put it down this morning, so it's my turn. Yeah. Whatever.
All right.
Okay. Bye, guys.
How you going up there?
You left your window down. The bed's wet.
It was stinking hot this morning, so I had my side all the way down to let the breeze in. I wasn't predicting rain tonight. Oh well. You get that on the big jobs.
So we are at Port Germein. We were heading towards Port Pirie.
Yeah, we're just tracking down the coast.
Did a little stop off and we have found Australia's longest wooden pier.
Yeah.
1,532 metres.
Yeah, it's a long one. So that's a 3k return bloody walk to get to the end of the jetty.
So we're going to do that.
Yeah, so it was used as an export port about 100 odd years ago. But because of how the tidal ranges work here, you pretty much have to go out so far to even get to deeper water. So that's the reason it was built. But I'll just quickly show you this here. This is like a bastardized lawnmower that they use to get the boats in. Never seen that before. That's pretty random, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you launch your boat here in Port Germein, apparently.
200 metres short.
The last 130 metres apparently. There you go.
Reckons. Yeah, this is why I don't trust an Apple Watch.
Yeah, Courtney's Apple Watch is dodgy. Very dodgy. I've always said this. It's never accurate. We do a hike and you're ripped off by a K, or you've suddenly done an extra 2Ks, but yeah, well, we almost walked to the end of the longest wooden pier in Australia.
Oh, pier, yeah. That's the one.
Ripped off by 130 metres. Oh,
Maybe
well.
it's still the longest, even with the 130 rip off.
Maybe. But I guess when you walk a K and a bit out to sea, the weather changes and it looks like it might rain on us, and we've got a fair walk back, so we might start that walk because there's nothing out here to see apart from some seagulls.
And some fish.
And some fish. Oh yeah, you can see some fish. Alright, let's roll.
Okay. Currently in Wallaroo on the Yorke Peninsula. We just drove on to North Beach.
Yeah, so just north of the town is this awesome little beach that you can drive on.
It's a little bit car parky.
Oh.
I feel like people, really.
It's a very hard beach. There's lots of two-wheel drive vehicles just cutting around on the beach and whatnot, but otherwise the water's beautiful. It's a really nice spot, and it's not car parky. There's plenty of space. There's just,
there's heaps of space. There's just a lot of cars.
There's just a lot of cars here. Yeah.
I'm not used to this many cars unless you're camping on it.
I might go out on a limb here, but I reckon this is like the Cable Beach of South Australia.
Oh,
it's pretty nice. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
Let's just live here.
I don't know if we can camp here.
I think we can.
Well, it's that age-old question. If it's $100 fine for camping the night in a place like this, then it's $100 a night to camp here. So, no, I don't know where we're camping yet. We'll figure it out.
Oh.
You enjoy the beach?
The water is beautiful.
Yeah.
Looks like Tassie water. Doesn't feel like it though.
Yeah. Well, look, at least there's no crocs or stingers.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
It's my favourite kind of beach.
Yeah, a beach you can actually swim at.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll.
from the Yorke Peninsula, South Australia.
Yeah.
Bringing the goods.
This is living. This is living.
Just call me Barry.
Have you got your phone on you?
No.
Oh, one of you guys, pull out your phone and get Barry on the blower, because this is living and he's missing out. Like, this is pretty unreal. It's definitely not something we expected from South Australia. These beaches are beautiful, pristine. The water's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's like better than, well no, it's not better than, but it's damn up there near Tassie waters.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the southern half of Australia. The waters are so nice and
Must be.
clean and clear. But yeah, we're having the absolute time of our lives out here checking out these places. We won't give away where this spot is, but there's lots of beaches on the Yorke Peninsula.
If you wanted to, you could find it.
Yeah.
If you try, put in a little effort.
It's a bit of a mission, actually.
It's a mission.
Yeah,
but
you might have just seen, actually, the road to drive out here was a bit average.
Bit average, definitely.
And a couple of gates and whatnot to go through, but oh well, it was worth it in the end, and that was the main thing. So yeah. Anyway, it's just about dinner time for us, so we're gonna chill out and have a feed and watch this sun go down over the ocean.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
How good's that gonna be? Alrighty. Who needs the West Coast? Watch the sun go down from here, straight into the ocean. Done.
People constantly talk about the West Coast.
Yeah, West is best, they reckon.
Don't brag about the South Australia.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. We'll find out soon enough when we get over there. Anyway, time for dinner. What's going on in here, doll?
Just making you dinner, my love.
Oh, making us dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, how good does it look too?
Tonight we're having salad.
Just salad? No, we're not just having salad. What's going on over here on the Weber? Oh, chicken Kievs and salad.
Hungry fella?
Starving.
Lost a bit of your crustiness. Oh yes, baby. Crispy, crispy goodness. If you don't want your crispiness, I'll eat it.
Entire beach to ourselves.
Oh no, come on, there's seagulls.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four seagulls. We've got to share the beach and the sunset with 4 seagulls.
This is living.
Yeah, look, can't complain, can we?
We're moving to South Australia.
I haven't been included in this discussion yet.
It's decided. Although I'm pretty sure I said that about Tasmania.
Yeah, you
Before it got cold.
pretty much said that about anywhere that's got a nice beach on a nice day.
I do love a good beach.
And this place is definitely a great beach on a great day.
It's amazing.
This is Balgowan, so we're still on the Yorke Peninsula, and it is just cannot disappoint. Weather's great, beaches are great, pretty much got the places to ourselves as well. And there's all these little spots which are beach access. You can drive down onto the beach, park wherever you want. This one's really cool with all the red cliffs along the coast here, so that's quite nice.
Reminds us of Brisbane.
Yeah, of home, Redcliffe. Now home away from home. Home's Darwin, Redcliffe, somewhere. Home's that car behind us at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I don't know. The water's tempting, isn't it?
It's a little bit cold.
Oh, is it? This water is crystal clear, but it is a little bit fresh. So, I don't know. I don't know about going for a swim. It's very tempting.
Look at all my sea glass. This is the greatest day of my life. I'm not allowed to collect shells, but sea glass is small, and technically I feel like it's kind of pollution, so I am allowed to collect that. It doesn't take up too much space in the car. Look at this one. It looks like green too.
For anyone wondering what sea glass is, it's effectively just any old piece of glass that's washed up on the beach after having spent about 20 to 200 years in the ocean to give it that frosted look.
So we're in Port Victoria and we're walking out along the jetty, and there's a dolphin swimming around down here. We're going to go see if we can get a bit of a closer look at him. Pretty chuffed with the dolphin.
This is the best day of my life. Just no words.
You guys are probably picking up on this common theme here by now, but pretty much any time Courtney sees an animal, it's the best day of my life.
Not on the beach. We've been to like 3 beaches today.
What time is it?
It's beer time.
How's a beer?
Bloody good. West End.
Not a bad drop. What did we think of that pub?
Might be my new favourite pub. I think we're moving to South Australia.
Just a short drive from Port Victoria is Wauraltee Beach. We had plans of camping here for the night, but as you can see, it's a bit busy and the wind was blowing, so we decided to head inland and find somewhere to camp for the night. Today we're checking out the coastline between Corny Point and Point Annie. Then later this arvo we're going to go and check out the Dhilba Guuranda-Innes National Park.
We've made it to Innes National Park, right down the bottom of the Yorke Peninsula. It's what, $12.50 for a vehicle pass to come through here. So we just got that, and this is the first little lookout along the way. I'm sure there's many.
We don't remember the name.
We don't even know what's really here, to be honest.
Yeah,
we're just
researched it.
we're just winging it. We're just going to drive through, and we will see what we see.
Yeah.
We're at Pandaloe Bay, assuming that's how it's pronounced. We've just pulled up in the day use car park, and from there's like 3 different tracks, like walking tracks that all lead off, but there is no information about the walks anywhere. No signs, no nothing. So
We're winging it.
we're on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a loop or, yeah, but I don't know, see where it takes us. We just went and checked out Cape Spencer Lighthouse. Another lighthouse, another beach, another cliff. If you like beaches, lighthouse and cliffs, come to the Yorke Peninsula. That's about all there is, isn't there?
And salt lakes. If you like salt lakes, come to the Yorke Peninsula.
We just stumbled across a salt lake trail.
Yeah, we had a quick look with the drone, and there's about 19 salt lakes in this area that we can see. This one's the main one, I think. There's a proper viewing platform here and everything, but it's not as pink as the smaller one we just drove past. So we're going to go back to that one.
But this is the pink lake.
But yeah, this is it. It's, would you call it pink? Would you call it peach?
No, it's definitely pink.
It's pink?
It's just not as pink as the other one. We're gonna go back to the other one.
Yeah.
Get some photos.
Courtney's gonna make us go back to the other
Yes,
one.
yes I am.
You've seen one salt lake, you've seen them all.
Not pink ones. I like pink.
Yeah. All right, let's go then.
other one. So much pinker. I'm unsure why the other one's called the Pink Lake and not this one.
Who knows? Probably just changes different times of the year, different levels of moisture, and they're all pink lakes, just some are pinker than others.
Well, apparently it's got something to do with bacteria.
Oh, you were reading up on it
A little
place.
bit.
Yeah,
I read a
there's
little
signs
bit.
there. Yeah. Well, there you go. Don't go swimming or walking in it or eating it. Filled with bacteria, apparently. It is much nicer to look at, this one.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Recommended. Do you think we're going to be able to hear it?
With the wind.
Yeah.
Should. We'll just have to talk a bit louder.
Oh, I don't want to. We are at Edithburgh Caravan Park for the night. Well priced.
Yeah, so around this Yorke Peninsula, the Yorke Peninsula Council offer gravel pads. There's no facility, next to no facilities at them. They're pretty average and they're $20 a night you book online. There's nothing free down this way. There's two beaches that we found that are free. One was blowing a gale, there was nowhere to shelter, so we gave that a miss.
And
the
it
other,
was packed.
It was packed, yeah. You would have seen that from yesterday's adventures and the day before, another free camp. But as we get further down this way, it's all national park or it's all these council ones. But a lot of the caravan parks are $25 a night, unpowered. So for $5 more than what you would in these council gravel pads, you can have the luxuries of a caravan park. So.
And all the amenities.
And all the amenities. We love amenities.
We do love amenities.
Every now and again, it's nice.
100%.
Yeah.
But there is the big rig. And then this is our view.
So, eastern side of the Yorke Peninsula tonight, which means no sunsets over the water. But what we will get is a cracking sunrise.
If we're awake.
If we're awake. Oh, we're not going to be awake for it.
We won't be awake.
I am going to embrace its warmth when it comes up, that's for sure.
Next time on Thirsty Ramblers, we head down to the Eyre Peninsula.